you're quite a nice person from my thing. Was it really hard? Because Declan's perhaps not quite as nice a person.
Declan is a difficult wee soul. He is. He has a lot which I see in a lot of people around me. He has a lot I see in myself. And when you ask a question like whether it was hard to play somebody like him, I think it's, I think acting is literally impossible. I don't know how acting works, which is why you cast people like Leonora Cook and Sarah Coyne in your opposing interlocutor roles, and that makes you just up your game by virtue of whatever acting juice is in the air, and that makes things easier. If you've got somebody as amazing as Sarah is or as amazing as Leonora is, it make a hell of a lot of difference for you.
And I believe that the dialogue that Leonora in the car as Stephanie, she improvised all that?
That was that's how we did it. We set out in a car, me, Leonora, my DP Callum Mingus, and my sound recorders for the day, Alba Atenthia, and we had already an idea of it was going to be about a breakup, about the last vestiges of a relationship, and we had a 45-minute conversation, Leonora and I, about what these characters were, and then I just said on the day, go. And she immediately, when you make any film or any piece of art, you just before you get going, you immediately think, is this a complete disaster? Because you don't trust yourself, you don't trust your own you don't trust what your instincts are. But then you have a moment like what Leonora gave me, which was, it's in the film, where I'm stammering over something with her. I'm just, as I am wont to do right now, as I'm nervous, I'm stammering away over something or other, and Leonora as Stephanie, in character, responds with, and it was just incredible. It was just, this could be something here. And from that, we got something absolutely stunning from her.
Yeah, and obviously it's incredibly difficult to get anything made. So was it a real struggle to get the money together? And
there's part of me that says I shouldn't talk. There's a British custom of not talking about money, and definitely when it's stolen and extorted and squeezed out of every sofa I can get my hands on to pull together something like this. And what we ended up doing, what we ended up getting was a film where, and I'm very pleased to say this, everyone in the crew was paid, which is not easy and not common, unfortunately. But we managed to get that done by the skin of our teeth. Filmmaking is impossible. There's a reason why. There's a reason why not many people go out to the middle of Dumfries and Galloway and say, okay, well, how can we make something hopefully interesting for 80 minutes with a car and a dream.
Do you think Declan learned anything?
According to Blake Snyder, I should bloody well hope so. I believe he learned something. He comes to the end of this experience accepting a bit more of who he is, accepting a bit more of who Stephanie was, understanding more about his sister, and what love is. It sounds it sounds like a song lyric. It's what love is all about, which is, God, that's cliched. But it's more, because he knows now more so at the end of the movie than at the beginning of the movie, that it's not about, there's a line from Rachel, which is, what about your happiness? I've heard from multiple sources from people who are much more knowledgeable about the nature of relationships than I am, psychologists, etc., who say something very profound and true, which is that you are not responsible for anyone else's happiness, which sounds very selfish when you say it just outright, but the truth is that you can be responsible for a partner to some extent, to making them, like, you don't want to be addicted to them, you provide them with the support that they need, you need to listen to them, all these things Declan was failing at, but he thought that he was responsible for Stephanie's happiness, and Stephanie's happiness had to come from Stephanie. It just has to come from Stephanie, in the same way that his happiness has to come from himself. And I think that by the end of it, he's a little bit further along the road of understanding that a little bit more.
So thank you all very much, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your slightly drier than when you came in evening. Good night.